It's easy to look at Ayanokoji's fictionality and apparent lack of effort as a gift that's impossible to replicate. But I don't think that's entirely true. Yes, he's a fictional character written to be smarter than any real human being, but that doesn't mean we can't draw useful lessons from his actions and perceptive nature. I believe anyone can produce excellent results with an effective strategy for learning. So in this video, we'll be breaking down how Ayanokoji achieves academic success and how you can too. You know the saying, "Jack of all trades, master of none"? Well, Ayanokoji is the exception. Unlike Light Yagami, who spent a lot of time studying to maintain his status as the top student, Ayanokoji was not only born gifted but was programmed to have more knowledge than most gather in their entire lifetime. But what about his IQ? Ayanokoji's IQ is estimated to range between 180 and 220. To give you a bit of context, an average person's IQ ranges between 85 and 115. So am I dumb? Nah. In fact, I'll be showing you methods that can help you improve your studies even if you have an average IQ. Alright, let's dive right in. Step 1. Get rid of any distractions. Ayanokoji grew up studying in the White Room, so we can assume that he prefers to study in environments that are distraction free. So be sure to switch your phone off or move it into another room entirely to avoid any distractions. You can even take this a step further by rewarding yourself with a few minutes on social media after spending an hour or so studying. Step 2. Work in a clean environment. I don't know if you've noticed already, but Ayanokoji's room is always neat and tidy. Even when people show up uninvited, he never has to worry about cleaning up. This works hand in hand with the point on distractions. A study conducted by Brigham Young University found that 88% of students find a lack of cleanliness to be a distraction, and it can result in students feeling unsettled. So be sure to keep your study space clean. Step 3. Take breaks. Ayanokoji was nurtured to be a top specimen, being the only one to make it out of the White Room when all the other kids broke under the pressure. He has an extremely high tolerance for stress, but us normal people require breaks to give our brains time to process and absorb what they've learned. This is going to allow you to enter a state of intense focus when you return to study. In fact, Cal Newport covers the state of focus in his book called Deep Focus. I highly recommend you check it out if you want to improve your focus. Be sure to Warhammer smash that like button and comment if you find this valuable so that the algorithm can pass it on to more people who would enjoy it as well. Step 4. Use a holistic approach to learning instead of rote memorization. We've been brainwashed since a very early age to cram and study hard, but Ayanokoji was forced to approach learning in a more holistic manner, allowing him to connect ideas like a spider web instead of compartmentalizing everything, which explains why he is so well versed in a variety of subjects and skills. But what if I told you that even you could do this? Say what? Alright, this is the point where you should pay real close attention now. Instead of forcing your brain to remember things by reading them over and over again, try to look for similarities in concepts and turn abstract ideas into characters and processes into plots. Using diagrams to visually see links between concepts helps. But what if I have a bad memory? Then the Feynman technique has you covered. Who's that? Richard Feynman was a Nobel Prize winning physicist who claimed he could learn anything as long as it was explained in its most simple form. Alright, how do I use it? Choose a concept you want to learn and write it on a page. Then explain it to yourself as if you were teaching it to someone who doesn't even study the subject. If you get stuck, then go back to the study material and relearn it. Once you can explain the concept without referencing the textbook, you know you've learned it thoroughly. Ayanokoji is written to be smarter than any real person And that's fine, because in reality nobody knows everything. In fact, we are born knowing nothing. So if you enjoyed this video or found it to be useful in any way, maybe consider subscribing. And until next time guys, peace.